In the early 2010s, there was a wave of proposals for offshore wind farms in the Great Lakes. So why haven't any been built? Nicole Pollack explored that question for Inside Climate News.
There was a lot of excitement about offshore wind in the Great Lakes region a decade or so ago. There was this sense at the time that the Great Lakes could be the next big thing for wind power if they could just harness it.
The Great Lakes are prime real estate for offshore wind farms because of their proximity to population centers and the strength and consistency of the wind. But just getting the permits for development can be a difficult task.
The permitting process for an offshore wind project is really complicated. A lot of states don't really even know what the process would be because they've never had to do it.
Additionally, most wind technology has been developed with ocean saltwater in mind, not the freshwater of the Great Lakes, which freezes more easily.
One of the biggest problems was that a lot of these developers kind of got ahead of themselves. They had these good ideas and then they realized that the technology wasn't necessarily there yet.
Many developers also faced unexpected pushback from the communities where they planned to build.
Some companies that proposed offshore wind projects came into these communities really excited and ambitious and just started talking about all the turbines they were going to build, and communities kind of got scared and got a little bit turned off on the idea of offshore wind kind of before it could ever take hold.
Some opponents to the development cited concerns about the effects of turbines on water quality and wildlife. Others were worried that turbines off the shore of their homes would impact their views and property values. As developments faced local pushback, governments were less willing to shell out the cash required to build them.
These projects were expensive, and even little pilot projects cost millions of dollars. Developers really needed support from states to be able to build even those first few turbines. But when the public was upset, states didn't want to give them the money.
Is there any hope for offshore wind in the Great Lakes? Nicole says maybe, but local support will be key to success.
I think the biggest thing I've learned is that for it to succeed, it will almost certainly take a lot of community involvement and be something where residents participate in the process from the start and have a say in what offshore wind looks like in their community.